everyone, welcome back to Within Pages. So it's been a little bit of a hot minute, not so long where it's like, who is this person? But I kind of am in a known still. So today I am going to be filming my February TBR. I found out that TBR means to be read. I'm a little slow on the uptake, but it's still cool. So with this TBR, since it's my first one, and I haven't really read in quite a long time, it's not going to be extremely huge, so I'm starting baby steps, you know? And I'm gonna go through a couple of books that I've been meaning to read, books that I'm looking to touch on again, so I'm super excited and I can't wait to share it with you. So I got them all right here. Super excited. Not a whole bunch, I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things that I want to read this month. If I do end up reading them and finish them like super early on in the month, I'll probably do an extended video where I just add a bit more to the stack. But so excited to share with you what I have, and I think I just revealed the first one on top, so I guess I'll start there. So first book is based on one of my favorite movies. Well, I guess I shouldn't say based. The book did come out first, but I did only come into it because of the movie, and that is Warm Bodies. It is so cool. This is the cover for the movie version. There is another one, and I was trying to look for that one, but in Barnes & Noble at the time, they only had like the one with the movie cover, and I was like, you know what? I like the characters in the movie. I thought it was really cute. So it's the first book that I am gonna read. So right now, I'm gonna do a quick little summary over what the book is, and yeah, I can't wait. So R is having a no-life crisis. He's a zombie after all. He has no memory, no identity, and no pulse. He is a little different than his fellow undead. He may be occasionally eat people, but he'd rather be riding abandoned airport escalators, listening to Sinatra in the cozy 747 he calls home, or collecting souvenirs from a ruined civilization. And then he meets a girl. First as his captive, then as his reluctant house guest, Julie is a blast of living color in R's gray landscape, and something inside him begins to bloom. He doesn't want to eat this girl, although she looks delicious. He wants to protect her. But their unkindly bonds will cause ripples they can't imagine, and their hopeless world won't change without a fight. So, super awesome. If y'all have seen the movie, it is really cute. And it's just, you know, you have this character and he's just like living his best dead life, and everything's just shuffling and making grunty sounds, and all of a sudden, as Blurb said, he meets this girl Julie, and then things starts changing. So I read this book a little while back, so I'm talking, let me see, I wonder when the movie came out. Let me check. So according to my trusty clipboard, the movie actually came out back in 2013. I believe it was February 1st. I believe, yeah, February 1st, 2013. So this was a hot minute ago. We're talking, let me do my math. I think 9 years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or will be 9 soon. But yeah, I liked the movie, liked the book. It's been a while since I picked it up, and I'm really excited to share that experience with all of you. So, second book that I am going to touch on, this one I have not read at all, despite having the entire trilogy, so it's going to be really excited to see how that goes. So, that would be the Five Nights at Freddy's, the Silver Eyes series. So, Five Nights at Freddy's is based on a game that came out, heck a long time ago. I think my clipboard won't have that information. I wanted to pick up the book franchise because the book has been canonical and not canonical. And I think I said the word wrong, canonical. So it's been an off and on again thing within the fandom. What inside the books are real according to the main lore. So I figured, let me start doing my own investigating and see exactly what's up. So 10 years after the horrific murders at Freddy Fazbear Pizza that ripped their town apart, Charlie, whose father owned the restaurant, and her childhood friends reunite on the anniversary of the tragedy and find themselves at the old pizza place, which has been locked up and abandoned for years. After they discover a way inside, they realize that things are not as they used to be. The 4 adult-sized animatronic mascots that once entertained patrons have changed. They now have a dark secret and a murderous agenda. The other book that I'm reading is actually part of an entire series, and we're talking about 19 books and counting so far. So I'm up to book number 2, and I'm reading this with my fiance over at Angel Reads, and that is the Mortal Instruments series. So we're up to book number 2, and that is The City of Ashes. Very good first book. We do have a review on it over on his channel. I was going to do a little bit of light reading with it, but considering that I'm just about to start the second book in just about a couple of days, I figured if anything, I can always do my general impressions of City of Bones as YouTube shorts, so you can always find them there. Very small, very condensed. I'm gonna try and get to the point of the majority of the story, and we'll see what happens from there. So, very quick review. Clary Frey just wishes that her life would go back to normal. But what's normal when you're a demon-slaying shadow hunter? Your mother's in a magically inducing coma, and you can suddenly see downworlders like werewolves, vampires, and fairies. Clary would love to spend time with her best friend Simon, but the shadow hunters won't let her go, especially her handsome, infuriating newfound brother. I know, it sounds worse than what it really is. No, it just really sounds bad. And Clary's only chance to help her mother is to track down rogue shadow hunter Valentine, who is probably insane, certainly evil, and also her father. When the second Mortal Instruments is stolen, the terrifying Inquisitor suspects Jace. Could Jace really be willing to betray everything he believes in to help his father? I don't know, but I got my eye on you, Jace. Like, you ain't escaping these investigative eyes. So the next one I'm going to read is actually not a novel or any kind of like book in the traditional sense. I'm actually going to be reading a manga, and that is Doubts, also known as Rabbit's Doubt, depending on where you're from. So the Doubt series I haven't picked up in quite a long time, so I'm kind of curious to see if it still holds up today. Do I still find it as intriguing and as drawing in the curiosity, like what's gonna happen next? Like, does it still have that zing? So super excited to go over it, and I'll just like do a quick blurb on this as well. I don't know why I gotta keep on explaining that. I'm telling you, this clipboard is magical. Ask it a question, it's just like in Alexa. Clipboard, what's the premise of Doubt? Oh, there it is. Thank you. So Rabbit's Doubt is a mobile phone game, has taken Japan by storm. In it, players are rabbits who must uncover the wolf in Rabbit's clothing, before falling prey to its wiles as well as its teeth. When a group of players decide to meet offline, the last thing they expect is to lose consciousness, hopefully they landed on something soft though, and wake up trapped in an abandoned building, mysterious barcodes tattooed to their bodies, and a corpse strung up in front of them. Sounds like a good time. To stay alive, they have but one option: to sniff out the lying wolf in their midst. Will these virtual acquaintances be able to pull it together in the real world and avoid ending up Wolf's dinner? So, this series itself actually has several volumes. The one that I picked up has a whole bunch of volumes put in them. And then you have the sequel series and the another sequel series. So it's a big, it's a big series. Very good stories from what I've been told. So super excited to get into them and share my experience with y'all, because this is about us, We're all friends here. Can't wait. So last one is one that I heard a whole bunch about. I have attempted to read it once, but I did stop, and it's not because it was bad at all. It's because I got a couple of other stuff, and at the time I wasn't really into like reading books like that. So now I could finish it, read the rest in the series, and get my heart stopped with Heartstoppers. Ooh. I love the art. It is so cute. And Volume 1, I think there's Volume 2, 3, and 4 out at the moment. I don't know if they're gonna go beyond 4, but I'm not gonna say no to a wonderful comic with LGBT representation. Love it. So, I'm gonna read the blurb. I thought it was in the back, but it's just like boy meets boy, boys become friends, boys fall in love. And I was like, that's a very short like blurb. Like, it doesn't really give much to think about. But then I opened it up. Where is it? And it's right here. It's like right in the inside, and they're so cute. Oh my god, I'm dying. So, Charlie and Nick are at the same school, but they've never met. Until one day, when they're made to sit together. They quickly become friends, and soon Charlie is falling hard for Nick, even though he doesn't think he has a chance. But love works in surprising ways, and Nick is more interested in Charlie than either of them realize. This is the first volume of Heartstoppers with more to come. I can't wait. I've been hearing good things about it. I've seen it through booktube. It's highly recommended and people like it a lot. So with that being said, I have gone over the books that I'm going to be for February. It's my TBR. If I do happen to get through them at a much more faster pace, which would be awesome because I'm kind of a slow reader and my eyes just don't work the way that they used to. As you can see, glasses. Thank you, glasses store. Thank you, insurance. But if I do happen to get through them, I'll definitely be doing a second video, and it'll just be an extended TBR. Whatever else it is that I can get within that month's period. And whatever doesn't happen, it's fine. We have every other month and every other year, and it's going to be super fun. So, super excited to get to reading all of this. Books are super important, definitely gets you out of your headspace, and you get to experience different lives and literature. So with that being said, if you did enjoy the video, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you feel so inclined to, and let me know, like, what books are you excited for me to read? Have you ever read them before? And if so, I would love to get your feedback on it. And thank you again for following those that are already here. I do appreciate it so much. I know I started just like a couple of weeks ago, I think like 2 weeks ago at this point, but you have all been extremely supportive and I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So thank you again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye!